Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Welcome everybody to today's session. We're going to discuss the end of the year and as well as we get prepared for the next year and see how cryptocurrencies are doing and what can we expect in 2026. We're going to take a look at some of the things that indicate that we might just have a good year or we might get another bad year because you see, all of us, since forever, since 2021 bull run, we were waiting for that kind of bull run and that kind of euphoria from the market, but we didn't get what we really wanted. So what we got was 8x return on Bitcoin, which from around 15,500, Bitcoin went to 125,000. So if you count that, it's 8x from the bottom. For Ethereum, it went from 900 to 4,900 something, couldn't get to 5,000. And for Solana, from $9, it went to around 300 something. But that's the thing. That's how this bull run was. And people thought that we might get that alt season. Excuse me, whoever has their mic open, can you please mute yourself? So that didn't happen. Now, what can we expect? Or everybody was waiting for that 4-year cycle of Bitcoin that we're gonna be having another bull run the same way this year, 2025. But when we reached October, when I saw everything and I told you guys that this is the top of the market, right at that point, the Bitcoin had its crash, and a crash that never happened before, and it liquidated a lot of people and it took away money, like it wiped away so much from all the futures traders, which are basically gambling with their money. So that's what happened. So now let's go and take a look at the chart and see what can we truly expect from this market forward. Let me fix my screen for you guys. All right. Okay, cool. Now, coming back to the chart, as you can see, I have USDT dominance chart open. And in the last meeting, I discussed this pullback that we're going to get from this point, which we were at 6.2%. And now we got the pullback back to this trend line, which it reached almost 6.5, which I said, but it reached 6.44. And now it's trying to go drop from there. And what does it mean for the crypto market is that it's bullish. So we're still like 4 days, I believe. Yeah, 5 days is left for the end of this year. So anything could happen. Things can change very fast. But before we actually take a look at that, because I'm going to clear almost all the charts, then we're going to go to the altcoins. We will first start from this US dollar chart that we keep coming again to check. You can see that this one, if we correct this line, you can see that all the way from 100, which I told you that below 100 is still good for Bitcoin, it's still good for crypto. So by this time at 21st November, Bitcoin was at 21st November. You can see that we had this dump right at 21st November, which led Bitcoin to 80,500. That was the depth for Bitcoin. And I think that is completely enough for the bottom so far, because this line that we were looking at, it held perfectly on US dollar. And so far since then, US dollar just keeps falling down. Guys, if you have questions, please keep it for the end of the meeting. I'll discuss it. Give me all the questions just by the end of the meeting. If we have time, I'll answer, inshallah, all of them. But let's go and take a look at this other chart, which we track the price in the long term. You can see that since this double top, we were tracking it all the way, and you can see that this scenario has happened as well as this scenario that we wanted. We didn't get a a higher correction, which was this one, which was the third scenario. So that has become irrelevant. But as we are getting closer to the bottom, things might change. So you need to understand that if Bitcoin doesn't give us that bullish structure that we want, and this chart reaches the support level and we couldn't break, it doesn't mean that Bitcoin will go up. It only means that we're going to have another dump, which everybody expected. Now, this could also mean that we might stay down for some time and crypto will push back to 100K. Then we might get that dump, which is quite possible on a macro level. I will show you in the Bitcoin chart in a second. And yeah, let's first go to the Bitcoin chart, then we're going to clear that. So let's take a look at this current chart that I have. We're going to go and see how is the monthly looking, okay? We're going to start from here. So this is going to be a very good lesson on supply and demand as well. So if you guys are part of the community and part of our YouTube channel everywhere else, like the content, appreciate the hard work. If you think we're doing a hard work and bringing value to you, by liking it, by sharing it to people so they also get the value. And yeah, if you are part of this community, you're going to inshallah learn a lot from this video as well. So what do you see? What do we have here? From a high time perspective, from a monthly chart, we had a rejection from 125,000 back to this line of support. So if you see, there is no breakout, and on the monthly, there is absolutely no breakout. Take a look at what happened previously when we didn't have a breakout. You see, this one is a breakout from this line of support, and the price crashed even lower. But in here, we reached the top of this resistance and the price held. Again, when it came below, we had another line of support here, which the price held, and it moved higher. Now, again, the price is reaching here, but not fully touched the wicks. So there is still a catch, okay? There is still a catch, but I will give you exactly the scenario, what could possibly happen. So let's put it on a line chart and see what can we expect. So the level of support that Bitcoin went through was 82,000. Most of the times what happens is when we get a dip, we cannot get it twice. Those discount level is only given to those that are patiently waiting for these dumps to happen and they accumulate at those levels, or they have a plan and they have a strategy that we are going to accumulate in the depths of Bitcoin and whenever we see a lower price. So those people always appreciate. And it also doesn't mean we will get a second dump, but it also doesn't mean we're going to get a third one, or we don't. We never know what is going to happen, but we're going to see what are the most probable cases. So according to how I see it, we had a dump. We had a great monthly candle that was on November. But now in the month of December, although we are in a negative point, still, this line, if it closes above, it is still bullish for me, because only it will be confirmed if the price breaks this level, then continue lower, then I would say it is a breakout, okay? But again, it's not going to be easy, because there is another level that I have given you guys, which is 69,000, which is the previous all-time high. You can see that this is 2021 all-time high here at 69,000. Okay, so that is a level that I am looking at, 69,200. Now, we are in a very good position still, even if we have, let's say, we take out all these people and go into the maximum fear. If you have already bought around these prices when I gave you, then you're in good hands. Am I going to tell you to buy here? Well, there's still two things. If you're planning for long term, you can buy at 89,000. There's no issue. But if you're going to trade, you can still be patient. We're going to be having a long way to take those short term positions. But obviously, you can see that Bitcoin is not going to be profitable as much. We're going to be trading some of the altcoins. As you see, I have Zcash here for you. I have Solana for you. I also have Ethereum for you, but not everything else. These are the best ones that we look into. Now, coming back to the weekly, what do you see? We had a good accumulation area here so far, because this line of support is still holding, because this is a monthly support level, right? This is still holding. If we keep staying at this level, look at how much your profitability is going to be. But I have always told you to accumulate around 84,000, as well as at this dip when it went. So 84,000 was good. 89,000 is just a little bit on the resistance on weekly. So that might not give you a good return, but still you can see that you can have another 20% return up to 106 or 107,000 if Bitcoin goes there. But if you have already entered at these lower prices, you can have up to 31% profit, which is good. For the upcoming months, it's the best. So let's take a look at it at this perspective. We are still in what? This is a higher high. This is a higher low, because this was a higher low. How can we know that? Because we had another run and we had a breakout as well, and it created a new all-time high. Now we are back at this higher low. It can again push even toward the all-time high. But if that happens, you might see a good altcoin rally. Maybe even if we are lucky, we're going to see an alt season. Maybe not like 2021, but a good alt season in the coins that are going to be in hype at that time. No, the chart that we're going to trade is daily. Okay, we did our analysis. We saw everything, how it's working. Let me show you that thin line that is still there, which I told you that we are still in a resistance. So this is that resistance that we have been following all the way, all this time. We had a level which was 93,000. 93,000 is still valid because there is no breakout above 93,000. If we did have a breakout above 93,000, then the next move could have been easily 105. But since we don't, we still have some room left. Now, if you see we are still on a resistance, if you are going to take an entry, where would that be? Where would that be? Take a look at this thin line of support that is being created. I don't like this chart, to be honest, on lower time frame, but on higher time frame, it does look good. Okay. So what am I going to do? Am I going to take an entry here right at the resistance? No. There is an obvious resistance that anytime the market could change. So on a 4-hour level, I'm going to give you the entry that if you're going to get an entry, what would you want to be searching for? So let me correct this line on 4-hour as well. So you can see that all this time, the price is holding around this level. There is a chance it breaks. But if you haven't entered at 84, it was twice a level of support, which I gave you, then there's no need to rush and enter here. You can always wait. But if you have, you should also know that 90 to 93,000, I gave you previously the take profit levels, which for this level, you can see that we reached 93,000 so many times, but right now it is back to this level of resistance. Could we actually break it? It is quite possible. And how are you going to trade it now? Let's see. So you can trade if this level on the lower time frame is broken, you can trade it to even 94,000, or we might even try to go to 96,000. So you can trade this move. What you want to see is a good close above 90,000. Right now it's at 88,981. Well, if you know how to take an entry, you can go and take an entry, have your stop loss, you can take it now, but it's not recommended. It can change anytime. This is not, even if you make profit, this is not a good way to take an entry For the long term, it is, but for trading for short term, it is not, because if it just goes up like at 0.5%, then it dumps, or maybe 1%. You have 1% room, then it dumps. You have 2.5% stop loss, or even more. You can see, so this is not a good trade to enter right now in Bitcoin. You can always wait and take an entry later, because we are still in this accumulation phase. It will give you a very good chance to trade this gap, which starts from 94 to 108. Then you can trade it again after we break 94,000 or 96,000 in this manner, and trade it to these levels. Let me make this one a little bit correct on lower time frame as well. So this is the scenario that you're going to take a look at. Other than that, you wait. Now, we saw how Bitcoin is doing. We need to confirm that with USDT as well. So let's clean this chart, because I promised you in the previous session that it is looking messy, but we're going to take a look at the cleaner version of it. So let me put back things to just show you one more thing before I clean it. So you can see that we are still in the bull market phase. There is no bear market. Above this level is bear market for me. Everybody can have in crypto their own opinion, but how I see it is this way. You can go and learn from anywhere you want, but if you think we're all doing a good thing and we have been correct on our probabilities and our analysis, you can follow the things that we say and learn from us. The links will be down below. By the way, the free course that we had is now full with 200 members that are currently studying and getting the benefits of free version from Halal Portfolio. So unfortunately, there isn't enough room left for now, but we might open it in the future. So if you want to be part of our premium community, the links will be down below. Let's see. Again, let's go and take a look at monthly charts. So on monthly, you can see that we are still below this broken level of support on USDT. Okay, so if we put a line here and make a little bit of a correction right here, you can come back and see that there is no breakout on the monthly chart, because a breakout candle is a full candle that closes above this. When there is no breakout, we wait. And what does it tell you if there is no breakout? There is probably, this is a fake out, and we can turn and move lower. On a supply and demand kind of way, if we see it, we can expect to move lower. Let me put this line. Why? Because we are still below 6.5, which was a level that I previously gave you, which is still below the broken line. So there could be a continuation of this trend, because we just had one great move that happened in from 2023 to 2024, which we had the most of gains, but all this time it was choppy. If we go down this time, it is going to be significant. Just take a look at this. Just until the support, we can push around 40% dump on USDT, which is going to be a lot of USDT coming back to crypto. If we go lower and expect something like this, you can see to the next levels of support at 71%, which is a lot. This will give us a very good run. And that's what we expect. So let's come on the weekly and see these rejection candles and how they look like. So if you have been following, and if you are part of the Halal Portfolio community and you have studied our modules, you know that when we on a high time frame get rejections from a resistance level, it only means that from a resistance, the price will go down. Now, can it break? Yes, it can, but there should be a good breakout candle, a good reason for us to take the loss and get out of the market. Otherwise, it is still bullish. You can enter and take the other way, other probability, which is going higher. in Bitcoin. So this chart can fall anytime. So if USDT falls, Bitcoin goes up, and it can follow the path of USD that is recently going down. Now, coming to the daily, let's see how you can trade this on daily. I don't have my mouse. I am traveling, so I still came to give you guys this analysis because it's very, very important. And yeah, the holidays are at this season, so what can we do? We have to do everything in our power to be trading. Now you can see that we are still in this line of support in USDT. So it can still mean that we still have few days to actually decide if we're going to have a bullish market, because if these recent support that took the price higher on USDT, if they don't get broken, we cannot expect the moves that we want to. And for now, what I expect for a good rally in Bitcoin, at least until 96 or 94,000, is this daily candle, or maybe another one, closes below this line of support. So 6.322, if there is a candle close below this, a retest of it on 4 hour, I will take an entry on Bitcoin and everything else. But as of now, at 4 hour, if you take a look, we are getting some rejection candles right at the support for USDT. So it's not bullish for Bitcoin on lower time frame. On a short-term base, it's not. So entry is very important for trading purposes, especially because the better your entry, the better your profit. If you enter on lower prices in Bitcoin, you can have lesser stop loss, more profitability. So always patience is the key to success. Why do they say that? Is because of this. And you know that Allah is with the patient. And if you truly, truly believe this and wait a little bit, you might just get the best entry possible just by waiting. And you will be the one making the most money out of the market, because that's what it takes. Patience is what it takes to be successful in any business, in anything, in life in general. Because if Allah is with you, then you're already successful. Money would not determine your success. Your career, your titles, they don't matter anymore, because you are beloved to Allah, and Allah will grant you everything. He already has so much. He has granted us so much that we can't do anything but to be grateful of the blessings that He has provided. So Alhamdulillah, again and again and again, always. Let me see. Guys, if you have questions, drop me. I'm going to answer them in a while. How long we have been doing meeting? So we have been doing for like 25 minutes. Good. We do have another 15 minutes to answer your questions. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, because this is an indication for the altcoins. If we get what we want, so you can see that this also has reached this level of resistance, which I haven't seen a spike, which is what I want always, a spike, a good wick at this zone would be magnificent to confirm that Bitcoin dominance is going to fall. Otherwise, if we see a breakout above this zone, then it would mean that things are going to be bad for the market, and Bitcoin, if it goes down, then things will go down, unfortunately. So let's see what is going to happen. All these structure that I am seeing indicates that the price could probably go higher, and it's not bullish for crypto market at all. So this is quite a possibility for now that we need to take a look at. And I saw you that Bitcoin also reached a level of resistance. So USDT is also in a support. This could mean that we might have a correction, and this time maybe even a greater correction after the yearly close. So there's still like 5 days left. We're going to do this maybe another in another session as well, or in the upcoming 2 sessions. So wait for that, because still things are not known. A lot of things are happening in the crypto space, like regulations in Pakistan, which is a great thing. Congratulations for our Pakistani friends, that there's a lot of you guys, alhamdulillah, in the Halal Portfolio community. And thank you for your support, by the way, that you think that we are doing a great thing, bringing crypto analysis for you and crypto education in a halal way. So that's what is happening. Also, a lot of adoption is happening in the world, but if it's not, the market is not driven by retail money and by the social interest, because we don't have any social interest lately. If you, there's a quick way to actually check that. You need to go to trends.google.com and you need to come here and write cryptocurrencies and search. And where you're going to see, and take a look at this, for example, the past 5 years, and keep it worldwide. When was the last time we had good social interest coming to the market? So you see, it was in 2021, which we saw the bull run toward the end of the year of 2021. Then after that, it just keeps falling. Right now, we're sitting at the absolute bottom. What it also means is that it might be actually a new way to see the market. Maybe we shouldn't be measuring the market in 4-year cycles. I actually don't believe these stuff anyways. What I believe is supply and demand. That's what I know, and that's what it works. That's very natural. That's the only way that I can ensure that I'm always profitable in the market. So right now, there isn't a lot of demand in the market. So we can see that from the social interest. We need to, but it also is at the bottom, which also indicates that when there aren't enough retail traders, that is what triggers actually the bull market. So it can quite happen in 2026, and we should stop measuring it in 4-year cycle. Otherwise, if you see it from the 4-year cycle perspective, it means that it's over and we are in a bear market. Then that would bring a lot more depression for the people, that they haven't taken any profit, that they didn't sell at 126,000 or 125 when I told you so, that all this time that we were taking profit and we were trading, you weren't part of it. So obviously it will be a greater depression for you guys. But for me, it will be another opportunity, because the generational wealth that is created in crypto is created at the times that there was bear market. When the price of Bitcoin fell to 116,000, that was the time to actually buy and sell at 125. Do you understand? Okay. So that's what is happening. And what else is there? So yeah, this chart, I think we talked about. You can see that we have a breakout retest as well. It hasn't gone quite down to these lows again, but if the market keeps closing, the chart keeps giving us good indication and it turns around eventually, then we might see greater rallies in the altcoins and the crypto market in general. And as you can see, total 2 is showing great strength here, and total 3 as well. Let's see if we get something, but I'm still gonna wait, because we are at the end of the year. I will give you the signals when it's time. So I am quiet in these days. First of all, I am on a vacation and I can't see the charts. Secondly, there's nothing happening. So it's a good way to enjoy the time with family, and just be patient, study, do backtesting, join the backtesting sessions when we do. Inshallah, there's going to be another backtesting tomorrow or the day after, if I am able to do that. If not, then maybe on Monday or Tuesday, but definitely before the end of the year, we're going to have another backtesting session on Halal Portfolio Premium, so you can learn exactly how I trade. Yes, you can see in this chart, Ethereum is also falling. Solana is also getting rejection, although it was supposed to get a rally, but you can see we are getting a rejection. So Let's see how would that play. If it comes back and closes above $124, then I might take a trade on Solana and Zcash as well. It did what I gave you guys in the last session. 404, I think I said to you, but it reached around the same price. Exactly. Then it went back to this resistance. Now it is staying at this resistance and it's trying to come back down. So nothing else is left, and gold as well is holding this psychological price of 4,500. Let's see how would that play. Gold BTC is still get at the supply level against Bitcoin. So there is a room for both ways, but there is still a thin line that I'm waiting. So I will tell you guys in the community, if you are part of our community, and I will tell you for free that what is going to happen on Bitcoin and all these altcoins that we have. So join our community, join Halal Portfolio Premium, and learn actually how to do it yourself. And if you always need my help, I'm going to be there to help you. So now let's go to your questions, guys. You can turn on your mic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam, brother. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you, brother?
I'm doing great. Alhamdulillah. So, I'm from Pakistan, and thank you for the acquisition. And I just joined you a few days ago, like 1 or 2, and I started crypto future trading in 2021. And
Okay.
after that, when I realized some of my friends told me that the future trading is halal or haram, I was confused and I skipped that. And after that, I joined again 2 days ago. So I was curious, like in this, in halal portfolio trading, we are doing spot trading or future trading.
Just a spot, bro. Just a spot.
Perfect. And if I want to learn spot trading properly, like from zero to hero level, so what's the basic step I have to take?
Well, we have a subscription-based model right now that we have around 15 hours of course that you can learn from. And once you finish that, you can learn at your own pace whenever you finish it. And I try to tell this to everybody to not finish the class like in 15 hours that it is, because you're not going to get anything. So give it a few days, learn properly, always go back and refer to the videos, and you can
Mhm.
always come and ask me questions of what for example, if you have assignments, because there isn't the classes, you finish the assignments, you send me your charts, I will see that, I will correct them if there's a mistake. So this is how you get good at. And always join the backtesting sessions which we hold every week, because for some people it takes years to become a trader, for some takes few months to become a trader. So it's just everything is inside one subscription. We provide you with premium community, almost
Mhm.
every day mentorship we have, except the last week that I'm really busy since I have come to Pakistan. So that's what it is. And yeah, join and keep practicing. That's what you can do right now. You can learn from us if you think we're doing a good job.
Perfect. So, I just want to know, like, the premium is like a subscription based or just one-time fee?
No, no, it's subscription based. Let me show you how it works right now. I can show you.
Thanks. So that's okay.
So this is the classes. You can see we have the foundation class, which was for free for quite some time. Now it's filled. We have execution phase, which is trading fundamentals, technical analysis, supply and demand. You can see it's 4 hours, 2 hours, 4 hour, 20 minute. Then we have backtesting sessions, which is 1 hour, 49 minutes. There is more. I will upload them. It's just not here. And these are the upcoming modules which we are working at to get them online as well. Which the thing is about trading, that the study never stopped, but it's up to you. If you think after a few months that you have learned and you are a profitable trader, you don't have to stay here, or you can just take it for the sake of being in the community. But this is how it's looking like. Let me show you the store. So this is Halal Portfolio Premium. It is $49 a month, but if you join on yearly basis, it's 49% off. It will cost you around $24 a month, less than $1, like around 80 cents a day. So you can learn everything and be part of our premium community and learn from other traders and see it for yourself how we do things.
Okay. Okay. Jazakumullah, brother, for guiding.
Yes, you can either join from here or you can send directly crypto. You can just have to DM either one of us or the instructors or me, and the community will help you, bro. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Jazakumullah.
Yeah, thank you, bro. More questions, guys. We still have 4 minutes till the end of the meeting. If there aren't any questions, then we'd be ending the meeting. Adibullah, do you have any questions? Okay, thank you guys for joining. If you watch this video on YouTube, press the like button, share it with your friends so every Muslim trader or investor or whoever that is interested in crypto learn a thing or two from the way we do analysis, and join our community, because community is for free. You can keep asking me as many questions as you want. I will help you in your journey in trading. Inshallah, have a good day. Take care.